Hello everyone, I'm Laura Cornish, Editor-in-Chief of Mining Review Africa, coming to you from DRC Mining Week 2022. I am joined by Nosicelo Mbele. Nosicelo is the Consul-General for South Africa in Lubumbashi. Thank you for joining me.
Thank you so much for having me.
So, Nosicelo, the African Continental Free Trade Agreement that was established last year was a significant milestone for encouraging intra-regional trade between African countries. We're a year down the line. What is the DTI's views on the success of this agreement so far, and how is the DTI involved?
Thank you. It's a very important question. The African Continent Free Trade Area is a successful initiative. South Africa is lead explorer of value-added goods and service into the continent, and the agreement has potentially to increase trade for benefit of all countries, hereby replacing imports from the world with made in African goods and service. The agreement also deals with the trade barriers, taxation, import duties, legislation that hinders trade, red tape, as you know, and reinforce regional integration. Furthermore, the agreement explores a combination market of a population of 1.3 billion people, of which majority are young people. As you know, that young people, we need to take them up because they are the future of the world and the future of Africa.
Absolutely. Because we are in the DRC for DRC Mining Week, tell me, how does the DTIC view the DRC mining market?
The Department of Trade and Industry and Commerce views the DRC market as an important market, particularly in light of the African Free Trade Continental Trade Area that came into force in 2020. Based on the desktop review with the aid of the decision support model, the DRC offers an unreleased opportunity to mining equipment and related products to the tune of just 600 million. The research suggests that products such as iron or steel structures amount of 89.520 million. Taps, cooks, and values for pipes such as boiler shells and tanks amount of 63.71 million. That is a huge amount to be tapped. The DRC has population more than 100 million, people with a huge buying power, and the fact that at the current stage, DRC net important product is various sector in the economy.
So DRC Mining Week is clearly an important conference for the DTIC. I mean, you are here. Why? And can you tell us about the companies and services you have assisted to be here?
It is very important. Very, very important indeed. The DRC Mining Week delivers a quality large audience to the South African exhibition in extremely efficient manner. It is important that DTIC, in the sense that South Africa has strong manufacturing of mining equipment and service, which includes new technologies, in particular what is needed in the extraction industry, thereby presenting a huge opportunity for private sector from both countries and collaborating in these sectors. Also because it gives opportunity to the 20 plus South African companies participating in this year's version of DRC Mining Week to sign protocol agreements. A few of the South African exhibition have already had bankable trade leads in the last 24 hours.
So what is the DTIC's overall objectives to achieve for the DRC mining market in the next 5 years?
It is very important that the DTIC objective is to increase trade in form of value-added capital equipment between the two markets, to rebuild and enhance bilateral economic relations by addressing issues relating to double taxation agreement, protection of investments. This will ensure that both countries benefit from the revenue collection and tax exemption rebates and the protection of investors. Lastly, the increased two-way led trade between both countries in various sectors, reinforce of engagement in energy generation and security, which is the key ensuring optimal production of goods and service in both markets. Therefore, we are looking at the two-way processes here, not only for the South African, for all DRC. Remember that you are in SADC. So if the SADC economy grows, it means the Africa economy will grow.
If you were talking to a young woman that was potentially considering a career in the field of mining, what advice would you give to her?
I will just advise that woman, the young woman, that you know what, in mining sector there are so many opportunities. If you are at university or you are still going to study universities, mining sector, as I understand, there are 5 sectors. You can do geologist, you can do finance, you can do lawyer, you can become a lawyer, you can become an environmentalist, and you can become a logistic person. Because before mining, you need to do an environment. Before getting there, extracting the product under the ground, you have to be a geologist. Before you sell, you must have a person who will advise you with your finance. Before you sign an agreement, you need to become a lawyer. So it is open for everybody. So if you want to venture in the mining sector, I would say go for it.
One last question. What motivates you on a daily basis to come and do the work that you do in the mining industry?
In overall, what motivates me to do what I do, and I'm so passionate about it, is that man in the corner of South Africa who is standing at the corner every day, say, I want somebody to give me a job. And that person does not know either she is going to get a job so that she can go back home and put the bread on the table. That's every day when I wake up and every day when I pray, I said, I'm working for that men and women in the street, that they don't have job, or if they do have job, those jobs are not guaranteed. That's what I do every day.
Oh, I feel truly inspired. So, Nosicelo, can you turn to the camera and talk to our South African audience and tell them in your local language why the South Africans are working with the DRC mining market? I will say in my language, which is Zulu, but I can say it in Xhosa because my mother is a Xhosa as well, but I will say it in Zulu. I-mining, it's ibaluleke kakhulu. Ubaba wami wayesebenza emayini, wabuya engaphethe lutho. Kodwa ngoba wayengafundanga, yiyo indaba ukuthi wabe engaphethe. Manje abantu sebefundile, i-mining umuntu sengayenza ibe into angaqhubeka nayo, enze asebenze, and kubalulekile ukuthi abantu ngoba i-mining iyakwazi ukuthi ikhulise umnotho wezwe. Yiko ke nje ngithi ukumba ngaphansi, izimbiwa ezingaphansi, kubalulekile ukuthi abantu bakwazi ukuthi bazenze kahle ukuze bakhulise umnotho wezwe. Amazing. Oh, thank you very much. That's perfect.